AFTV 1-0 to the Arsenal, but it wasn't great, was it, tonight?
The only good thing about today, I think, was the refereeing decisions. It was good to see that it was 11v11 for about 94 minutes of the game, because it was that 2-minute period again. It was back to square one again with 10v11. But it scares me. It scares me because when we come back to the Premier League, it's always this year. It's almost like, you ever seen Game of Thrones? And like, pardon my French, when it's Jon Snow in that Battle of Bastards scenes, and he's just there on his own, outnumbered, and we're keeping up a fight. Every week it's that, well, every other week it's always 10 versus, I don't know how many other.
What, referees?
Referees, yeah. VARs, Howard Webb coming in the stand. Like, what is that? Like, it's ridiculous. And it scares me against Liverpool because they have dangerous pace.
Yeah.
And if we're 10 men against them, without Calafiori and Saliba, Zinchenko back maybe.
Well, the worrying thing is it wasn't just, Calafiori that went off. The Ben White one at half-time, which was a bit mysterious. So was it, to stop him from maybe getting a second yellow? Is there an injury there? I mean, it is worrying, the injuries are starting to stack up now, no Odegaard, no Saliba, of course, going to be in that game, no Saka at the moment. Hopefully these guys will be fit and back for that game.
I think last year we really rode the luck with injuries, we barely had any injuries. We probably had one or two, but they weren't a number of our star players, they were very replaceable players, bar Partey, of course. This year, it's been the complete opposite. Every other week, we're getting players going out injured, this, that, and the other. Now would be a great time for international football break to come in, because then we'll probably get Saka fully fit and then get Odegaard back before the Liverpool game. But we miss Odegaard a lot because it's not just his creative spark, it's his level of pressing from the front, He makes us win the ball back a lot higher up the pitch. He's that leader on that pitch where when he presses, the whole team presses. Right now, our pressing's been off. Since Odegaard's gone, our pressing's not been the same level. And it worries me because Liverpool is one of those teams that like to play out from the back, especially this year. They've been playing really good football. They remind me of us 2 years ago when we first put that title challenge, And it's scary because Liverpool, top of the league at the moment, us with our injury records, Premier League referees are back, VAR, it's scary. That's why I think we've got more of a chance of winning Champions League if we don't face Barcelona or Real Madrid, because you know what they're like in the Champions League. You got 12 versus 11 there again potentially with the VAR and the controversy we faced. Remember the Barcelona in 2006 and Van Persie getting sent off in that whistle blowing thing. It was crazy. And again, like you said, with players being injured again, is it because we're sitting back a bit more and it requires a high level of focus for players? When you're on the board as a team, you're going to be less tired. But this year we've been so defensive. The fact that it's probably the reason why we're getting all these injuries pop up from nowhere.
You think that's what it is? We're being too defensive this year?
We have been. We seem to be losing that style of play. I enjoyed us playing football the last 2 years. This year, Arteta like to tinkle a bit. I think he wants us to be less predictable. Even our set pieces today, our biggest threat, every single corner pretty much was caught by the keeper. It does worry me, but Liverpool's coming around the corner. Martinelli, he likes to step up. This is a big opportunity. Trossard, he's always got a goal in him, so I do have a lot of faith in Trossard coming up with a goal. Havertz, remember what he done to Konate and Van Dijk last year? I've never seen Van Dijk have such a poor game in my whole life, and Kai Havertz done that. King Kai. So I believe in Kai, I believe in Trossard, I believe in Martinelli. I think they will step up to the plate. I believe in Declan Rice to come back. I believe in Partey has to play as well. So there is a lot of potential there. Ben White, as you said, it could have been precaution, but I think Arteta's got PTSD of playing 10 men, 10 versus 11 at the moment. It happens so often, and I do think it's a precautionary for not just the fact that he was on a set yellow card, but also because he's just come back from injury. We don't know what's happening with Timber. That's what I think at the moment.
So give us a prediction for Sunday.
I hate to say it, but it could be 1-0 to the Arsenal.